Duha ka dekada na po ko sige ubo. Ganahan kay ko nga pangutana, naabay holiday pay ang virtual assistant. Sige aton tubagon. Hello everyone and welcome back to the Road to VA Life podcast. Before we dive into our topic today, I want to introduce myself to those who are new here. Kung bago pa mo nga natakil po, unya naabot mo diri sa ako ang channel, salamat kayo ha. I hope you subscribe mo. I am Lisa Sabala. I have been a virtual assistant for 20 years now. Yes, duha ka dekada na ko nga freelancer, writer, tig-imo og slide presentation, tig-upload og video sa social media, tig-design og lead capture, funnel, unsa pa man. Basta daghan pa og uban pang mga mananap. And the reason why I am making these videos is simply for good karma purposes. Ganahan lang mag-video, magbuot. Bitaw. Ganahan lang ko mag-video nga akong gi-record ang akong journey kay para sa katong mga bag-o pa nga mga virtual assistant, I hope you take a lesson from a 20-year-old na nga virtual assistant. Actually, 40 taon na gyud akong edad. Okay, anyway, gusto lang gyud ko nga i-share na ako ang knowledge kay basin di ay nga nay makastumble on my video who is looking for a way to rescue their family from poverty by way of working from home. Kaya pwede ba yun? Okay, and I have seen it happen. Someone talented enough to land a VA job with a super generous nga client, and it literally changes their entire life. If I can help, even just one person nga ma-hire as a virtual assistant, makikita silang maayo kayong kliyente, and then they can achieve that, then all of this effort nga ako ang giput in to making videos is worth it. Worth it, yun. Okay, so I hope that's you. I hope ikaw na ang pagpalain, no? I hope ikaw na ang makakita og generous nga client nga palitan ka og running shoes. And also a regular nga salary. And also bonuses. Kaya naamang yung mga generous nga clients, maka-timing lang ka. But you also have to show your worth nga mag-upskill ka, pakita nimo ang imuhang abilidad sa imuhang kliyente so that they can keep you for long term. Okay, so for today, we're tackling a question that I always get from people who are currently in the 9-to-5 corporate jobs, and then nagplano sila sa ilahang next step or ilahang exit strategy kay gusto sila mag-virtual assistant. Okay? Kay dili naman sila ganahan nga mag-office job. So manguta na sila. Ano ilang question? Lisa, if I become a VA, do I get holiday pay? Okay, I totally get where this question is coming from. Naanad bang gudta sa corporate, no? Or kanang naanad ta sa ato ang office jobs ba? Sa corporate world. Ngayon, abot sa Pasko, Holy Week, or even special holidays declared by the President. Excited na kaayo ta for the double pay or the premium pay. Standard naman good na sa dole, no? Okay, but let us be real here. Once you step into the world of freelancing, different na ang rules. Mausap yun. So, you cannot expect the rules for a client in London or New York to be the same as the rules sa Cebu Business Park or ID Park nga BPO nga imong trabahuan. Okay? Dili sila parihas. Corporate hangover is real. And today, I want to clear up that confusion once and for all para di mo magngit-ngit ang kasing-kasing sa ending. Ha? Para dili ta ma-scam. Ngayon, ani din yung VA Life, wala lagi holiday pay. So, atong tubagon na inyong pangutana ha, kay it is a yes and no nga answer kung nabay holiday pay. To understand this, we have to start with the most important document in your freelance career, your service agreement. So katong mga virtual assistant na karon o mga freelancer na may service agreement, na may pinirmahan sa imuhang kliyente nga mubayad siya ga holiday pay or dili siya mubayad og holiday pay kasi it could go two ways. Okay? Na ba may service agreement? Okay, so katong mga bag-o pa sa ilang journey in the Road to VA Life, check out my VA kit, the 16-in-1 nga virtual assistant kit, starter kit namo. Just go to lisasabala.com/VA kit. Ato lang mo, na dito one of the templates nga akong gi-provide is your service agreement. Okay? And then you can tweak that template para mo mention whether or not na kay holiday pay or wala. So muna siya may pinaka-importante nga document nga atong tukion para ma-answer inyong question whether or not na may holiday pay ang virtual assistant. Okay? Kaya ang kaning service agreement, mauni ang imong Biblia. This is where the rules are written. Technically, as a virtual assistant, you are an independent contractor. You are not a regular employee under the Philippine Labor Code. Ano man, kay imong kliyente naman sa London, imong kliyente posible nasa Australia, or maybe nasa New York, or nasa Seattle. Okay? Wala man sila sa Ayala or sa IT Park. Lahi man na, may dole, mga ato ang dole sa London, unya mo singil ug holiday pay sa imong client, dili man. You are an independent contractor. Okay? Now, there is a small exception to this rule. Okay? In my experience ha, ako lang experience basi mo ingon na pud mo nga ingon magud si Lisa, mao gyud ni siya tinuoray dili. Mao ni siya in my experience because I've worked with a couple of virtual assistant agencies nga Philippines based, okay? In the past. Ang kaning mga virtual assistant agencies nga Philippine based, they are governed by DOLE. Kaya naman sila sa Pilipinas. Okay, so ang style is, ang virtual assistant agency, kay trainon kanila, i-hire kanila, Unya, adto ka under sa ilahang agency. Dayon, iparis kanila og international nga client. Pero technically, you are hired or employed by the VA agency. So mga tanata, asa man ang VA agency? Nasa Pilipinas. So kung naa siya sa Pilipinas, it's governed by DOLE. Okay. So, sa akong experience nga nitrabaho ko og VA agency, in the specific agreement that I signed, pagka-hire nako as a virtual assistant under that agency, I was entitled to holiday pay and also 13th month pay. Okay? That happened because the agency that I was applying to or got hired was a local entity and they were following local nga balaod. Okay, klaro ra? So, if you are a virtual assistant and you're working under an agency nga setup and the agency is local, nasa Pilipinas, swerte ka. Kay pwede nga in your agreement, basa ha, kaya nga dito sa gagpirma ron. Kaya ninyong dito pirma, wala pagay basa-basa. Isang marriage contract, dito pirma, kibaw, mawag yun na imuhang partner nga gusto pakaslan. Dili ha, basa ta. Basta na kontrata nga pirmahan, basa. So tanawa sa dito, sa imuhang kontrata nga pirmahan, if you get hired under a virtual assistant agency, tanawa sa kung naa ba kay holiday pay. Okay? However, this isn't always the case. Because if you are working directly for a foreign client, let's say a business owner in Australia, or a startup company in the US, you have to read your contract carefully. If ang company or ang client mo nag-provide sa contract, nindot kung ikaw mismo may nag-furnish sa imuhang service agreement. Kaya pwede maka-mention dito nga na holiday pay based on maybe the holiday sa client company's country or sa local nga country. Kinama po ibang mga kliyente nga mo okay ra silang mo hatag og holiday pay, depende ra gyud na sa inyong sabot-sabot. Pero ibutang sa kasulatan, ha? Kay para dili ta ma-scam. Okay? So, if it doesn't mention, your contract doesn't mention holiday benefits, then it is simple. No work, no pay. If it's not in the paper that you signed, you can't just demand it suddenly. Dili man ka pwede nga mag-dabog-dabog, dili ka pwede magsapot-sapot sa imong kliyente mga og holiday pay. Nga wala man na siya sa kasulatan. Mao ni siya, akong balikon. Basahag yun og pag-ayo. Ha? Ayaw sige, I agree. Check. Kaya checkbox sa legit sura yun. Check. Ayaw sa ha? Basaha taon ang fine print miga. My godness, ha? So, this brings us to a very important distinction. The difference between being an employee and an independent contractor. Okay, so atong i-compare ni sila. If you are an employee versus independent nga contractor. Okay, now, in a traditional 9-to-5 office-based job, you are an employee. Okay? Muna inaanda na to diri sa Pilipinas. The company will dictate your hours. They provide your gear. Kaya sila nag-provide sa imong equipment. Then, the law protects you with benefits. Kay, local man. Pero, as a virtual assistant, you are an independent contractor. You are providing a service, a service provider ka. Much like a contractor nga nag-build og houses or build og roads or sa mga structure ilang ha. Okay? Ang tag-iya sa balay, bayran na ka based sa imong agi o sa oras sa nga imuhang gi-render. Now, I want to be very clear here so you don't get the wrong information. Legally, foreign clients are not required to follow Philippine holidays because their businesses operate under the laws of their own country. Mamantay mahimo, pabalhin na ang imong kliyente sa Pilipinas kung ganahan ka nga, follow sila sa atong balaod. Di man pwede. For them, a holiday declared in Malacanang or by the president sa Pilipinas is just another Tuesday. Wala na, regular day na sa ilaha. Okay. Some clients might be generous and they give you a paid day off or as a bonus, but that is a gift. Regalo. It is not a legal requirement. So ayaw pag feelingera o feelingero ha, ayaw pag feeling a regular employee dayon kung wala sa kontrata, ha? Because of this no work, no pay reality, I actually prefer to work autonomously or on a project basis with fixed deadlines. Ako lang ni preference kay ang kanimong Monday to Friday para sa ako, especially me as a solo parent, niya tulo akong anak, niya nang eskwela biyan ni sila, niya hatod kuha pa lang daan, niya pag help sa ilang assignment, andam sa bound, andam sa uniform. Hectic na kay ang schedule ni Inday Lisa Monday to Friday. So, ang mga pockets of time nga makatrabaho ko is either while natulog na ang mga bata or while they are in school or ang pinakadako nga chunk sa oras nga akong pwede gyud itrabaho is weekend. Kana kay wala kayoy lakaw, wala kayoy responsibilities. So, na ako'y long hours of uninterrupted time nga makatrabaho ko sa ako ang VA work. But that is my preference lang. Okay? I like to work autonomously. So, kung na ako'y kliyente, I like to sign them up on a monthly retainer plan para I can choose the hours that I want to work. Unya, moingon lang ko ni client, okay, mo ni atong deadline, I will submit on or before kaninga day. Okay? Happy naman sa ang client, kikibaw man sila unsa ilang i-expect. So, happy ra all. I like to work autonomously. And this is my secret para dili ma-stress. Kanang ako'y magbuot. Pero it also requires a lot of discipline. No? Anyway, this is how I manage my time without worrying about holidays. Although, na mga kliyente gyud nga, generous lang sila, mo na sila, ay, Independence Day sa Philippines, or, ay, kung andi ay ka ng Thanksgiving Day sa mo, I wanna send you a small gift. And then, nasa uban nga kung Christmas, kay muhatag po sila og bonus. Pero dili tanan ha. Some. So, I hope you end up with a client who is generous at heart. Okay. So, whether it is a holiday or fiesta sa inyong barangay, it does not matter. And because I like to work autonomously, I only send my progress reports and I adjust the work days na trabaho una ko ang task and then I submit. Ana lang. Honestly, I barely even notice if there's a holiday declared by the president because I'm focused on hitting my milestones and my deadlines. Kaya dili na siya mo matter. Ang ako lang makasubmit ko on time. Maurag yun, okay? So when you own your time, you don't wait for a proclamation from the president para makapahuway ka. Muna ka, ay, holiday run kasi mag-rest. No. You manage your schedule so you can rest whenever you want. As long as the work is done. Okay? As long as the work is done, you can rest. You own your time. So, if you are currently looking for a contract and feeling hesitant, here is my advice. Do not sign a service agreement that you are not at peace with. Basa yun thoroughly. In fact, I would prefer and I would highly recommend nga kung nakay bag-o nga kliyente niya, dili sila mo hatag service agreement, ikay mo furnish sa service agreement kay para ikaw makadictate sa terms. Niya mo na imong papirmahan sa imuhang kliyente kanang duha ni pirma na pinirmahan. Okay? I repeat, ato ibutang jud diri para screenshot ninyo. Do not sign a service agreement that you are not at peace with. Okay? Ayaw pirma. If you want holiday pay or specific entitlements, speak out during the negotiation or the job offer. Ha? Tingog. But if you choose to sign that paper and you agree to the hourly rate, please stop complaining. Dili ka pwede mo reklamo nga, ay wala may holiday pay. Balik dito sa imong trabaho corporate. Na holiday pay pero OTY man po good. OTTY. Ay, nako. You cannot complain about a situation that you fully and awarely entered into niya ni pirma pa yung ka. Di ka pwede mo reklamo. Munang katong mga ni pirma o mga marriage contract, minyo mo, reklamo ka kay dili na ka maka-date around, dili na ka maka-flirt og text, dili na ka maka-uyab-uyab, dili na ka makapangabit. Kay ni pirma kag kontrata nga minyo ka, barugi. Do not complain nganong ni pirma ka to love and cherish this one person for the rest of your life. Shudi reklamo, barugi imuhang gidesisyon nga mao na imuhang partner. It is the same with being a virtual assistant or freelancer. Kung mo pirma kag kontrata, barugi. Mo ni siya kinahanglan gyud ta guidance no in all the decisions we make in our lives. Before you sign anything, pray about it first. Once you feel at peace with your decision, you sign it and you perform your 100%. Whether that is a marriage contract, if it's a virtual assistant na contract or freelancing a contract, okay? Again, freelancing is about accountability. You are now your own HR. You are your own finance manager. And you are your own boss. All in a nutshell, if you want the freedom of being a virtual assistant, you have to accept the responsibilities that come with it. If you're listening to this and you're ready to take that first step but you feel overwhelmed in the Road to VA Life, I want to invite you to join our Road to VA Life Bootcamp. The registration link is on my profile, Kamo Nalay Pangita. It is completely free. No payment needed if mo join ka sa bootcamp. Okay? We will go through intensive training with actual homework and practice tasks. So, gayran ta mo. Okay? My goal is to guide you in creating your resume, portfolio, or building case studies from those practice tasks so you can finally start applying with confidence. So, I hope to see you during my bootcamp. Ha? I hope this is cleared up kung nabay holiday pay si VA. And if you found this helpful, share this with a friend who is planning to resign soon from their marriage. From a friend who is planning to resign soon from their corporate job and switching to the VA life. Okay? Let's help them transition the right way. Until next time on the Road to VA Life, kita-kits ta didto. Bye!